Okay, I'm just gonna delete that VOD, honestly. We're back with Mega Man X5. So we're playing through as X. Alia was sexed up for X8 for some reason, even though they have Layer. And I have no idea why Dynamo is as weird as he is. Also, I tried to look up what the heck was going on with a couple other characters and found nothing. And the plans all the way back in the beginning were for Wily to be involved and for a female operator to be involved. There we go, okay. That's all the stuff you missed. Although there is actually one other thing, which is... we need to decide what's going on with X7 at some point. So if we want to kind of have an ongoing conversation about that, this is a good time to kind of talk that out. Anyways. I'm alright. Sigma, as usual, we can't trust him or underestimate his malice. You should go back to the Hunter base, and I'll take over your mission. I'm fine, even if I lost my armor. Besides, I can feel him. Sigma's very close. I can feel him, too. He's very close to us. Or is Sigma coming for us? After all, Hunters and Mavericks are very similar. We all simply exist. That's the dumbest line I've ever heard. Mavericks and Maverick Hunters are very similar. What? I mean, I know, the translation is terrible on this one. What are you talking about? What's bothering you? Anyway, I'll continue to search the surrounding area. And Zero, be careful. Sigma, signal me if you need me. Hey, X, I need you. Alright, let me throw out the signal here. Hee hee hee. Stupid Maverick Hunters. When I die, you will finally know the true power of a Maverick. Well, that tells us what he's gonna do there. Nice, Sigma. Oh, sorry. So the audio was really desynced, like by 2 seconds. So the way to fix that is to restart OBS. So I did. I've actually encountered that before. Yeah, it was really obvious when I went here, and I should do this in the future to test, and this should have an immediate... like, it's small, but you hear a little click, click. That should be immediate, and it was like... and then there was a solid 2 seconds, and then it clicked. I'm like, yeah, okay. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a shapeshifter, Hazardous. At the masquerade. Please don't take off my mask. I think it's time to talk about why this is the best game in the X series, bar none. Yeah, X just peaced out. He just left, you know. So, nothing new here. Me too, Blue Alex. That's why it's not a negative. Like, it's not good, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not negative worthy. Same dialogue. Yeah, unlike Copy X and Zero One. I don't know if I said this before. I'm pretty sure I did, but I actually went back and double-checked that just to be sure. And yeah, no. It really was unskippable. I was going to be upset if I was going to take away the negative, but I was going to be upset if I just had to hit start, but nope. Someone pick one. Who are we doing first? 'Cause I didn't write it. I mean, I did write it down, but I didn't save it. Squid it is. Let's get the nonsense out of the way, shall we? Oh, right. The other reason I had the book up. Hang on. I think it's okay to take my hands off the controls right now. Here we go. So just for fun, In the art book, they actually mentioned the specific names, the original names, after the Guns N' Roses members. So, this guy's name is Squid Adler in the original Guns N' Roses reference. And I'll kind of go through them as we go. I'll just leave that open there. Oh, let's put these in the wrong thing. There we go. So what do you mean by disinteresting? You said that in chat, and by chat I mean Discord, and I actually didn't understand you, Zalo. Like, I found some of these boss fights to suck. In fact, I actually gave a negative to 2 of them. But the rest of them were at least decent, you know? I cannot believe I got that quickly. That was, what, 3 attempts? Oh, you mean just visually? Okay, I can't argue that. It's funny because their artwork looks great, but yeah, like, for example, what's going on with Spiral Pegasus's wings, which are just weird and truncated, and, you know, Duff McWhalen just looks off, you know? So I can't actually disagree with you on that. Yep. Pause for this. I will admit I do like Spike Rosared. I mean, yeah, it's true, Hazardous. I'd certainly spent a long time figuring out how to do that last time. This is the program for the head part of the Falcon armor. Wait, really? I thought there was a 0 thing. Oh well. Also, he says, give my regards to X. Yep. Don't even, Hazardous. I'm already thinking about making the rest of the Souls series on the Forbidden list. I'll do it, man. I'm crazy. I do too, actually. You know what I'd like even more is if the power-ups you get actually shared between the characters. But I already gave that negative. Oh my god. Yeah, several of the stages are going to be interesting as 0. Especially since we don't have double jump right now. Could make this a little bit smoother. Ironically, X6 is debatably much easier as 0 than, you know, 5 or 4. But that's neither here nor there. I gotta be a little careful because I'm a little low on health. Because I've already read it, Shadax. It's not changed as 0. The only dialogue that changes is the boss dialogue as 0. So we'll be reading that out loud, but there's no reason to read the rest of it. Again. Yeah, exactly, Cycloud. Like I said, the choices... Oh god, this part. Should have been an awesome part of the gameplay, instead it's aggravating. I didn't intend to be rude? Whoop! So if I came off as rude, I apologize. There we go. Come on. Hey, 1 up. I'll take that. I'm gonna need him. This boss is interesting as 0 with no upgrades. This is our first boss so far, MLP Vermin. Whoop. Right, that's the Gaia armor thing. Nope. Alright, moving on. I mean, no one's put any money whatsoever towards WoW, Mr. Red, so all of that is a dealer's choice, and you. Yeah, we did that Saturday, Shadax, and then we had, Sunday was a non-gaming day, and then Monday is a non-streaming day, and today I had a doctor's appointment, and now we're finally getting on with the Zero campaign. Zero, I never thought you'd come here. It must be an emergency. You assumed right. You don't need me to explain anymore, do you? Always so pushy. You haven't changed at all. I made the right choice when I resigned as a hunter. I don't want to be a rude jerk like you. Oh, come on. I just have a hard time listening to you babble. You know what I want, don't you? You're free to take such a worthless thing, but what a simpleton you are. Even if you can get it, you can't change the fate of the Earth. Every Reploid has been infected by the virus and become a... No, he's been infected! Relax, I'll put you out of your misery. Goodbye! What was his own name? Squid Adler. This might not be too bad. He has very little health at the moment, but... Still, probably gonna get at least one death in. No, Shadow Machine! Now we die. As designed by the great and powerful Shadow Machine. Getting WoW BC out of the way. Yeah, no, that's valid. You know me, I like to do things in order. I would prefer to do 14 ARR first. Instead, we're doing Shadowbringers first, which we've already done. And then we're going to be doing the Endwalker. The other Shadow thing. Ah. No way. Oh my god. Goodbye. Is it still going? Oh my gosh, it's still going. Regardless, thank you, Shadow Machine, very, very much, as always. Always appreciate, sir. Thank you. I'll put all of those towards WoW BC as soon as I get this song out of here, because this song sucks. Same dialogue as always. You got around so many traps. Thanks to you, we now have a precious energy cart. Kraken used to be a hunter, but had become a man. Okay, this is actually the same dialogue as well. Sorry. Yeah, it's a weird HUD choice, isn't it, Slow? There we go. Meanwhile, Dynamo, or Dynamo, is like, hey, what's up? I'm weird and random, and I'm here to kill you. Actually, he's just here to waste your time, but whatever. Why was it Devile? Alright, whatever. Moving on. That's towards WoW BC. Where is WoW BC at? It's probably pretty low, because it's a giant freaking game. So it's probably going to take a minute. Okay, someone name it, same no one. On the left. Someone name someone on the left. We'll have a pseudo-normal playthrough. Like, if I wanted 100% optimize, it's... Okay, yeah, let's do the worst boss in the game. That works. Now, you've already heard me say his name, Duff McWhalen, because that's how I remember him. I don't remember his title, Whale. I remember him as Duff McWhalen. I heard, Mr. Red. That means if I manage to finish this one today and finish all the post-stream paperwork, I might actually get to work on that. So, oh my gosh, it's attacking us. It's so infected with the Sigma virus that it's somehow attacking us. Don't even Don't even think about it too much. It's cool. Yes to both, Elizar. No, I'm not a fan, before you ask the second question. I do like the song. Of course, I like the song in X2 as well, so... I'm just screwing around here. I shouldn't do that, because now I got to... Oh, hey! Mid-mission checkpoints. Holy crap. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. I will admit I've never heard of someone liking a auto-scroller before, Blue of Alex, but it can't be that uncommon. What's a vampire Dio? Those are. There you go. I have now heard a person say, "Why do you like autoscroll?" If you don't mind my asking. Like, it's easy to understand why most people don't like autoscrollers, so why do you like autoscrollers? Well, the fact that I didn't know who that is probably answers your question, Elizar. Stop dropping weapon energy to 0, please. Look at that. They're just chain dropping weapon energy. Hang on, Gumcum. I believe you, Elizar. Secretly, I don't believe you. You're actually lying to me. It's terrifying. I don't know why you'd lie to me. So, I'm guessing that means there's an instantaneous entrance and exit to whatever your FTL is, Gum. Yeah, I know about the meme. Although, mostly because of GDQ, I'll be honest about that. Yeah, I figured that was happening. That's okay. It's a good time for it. Right at the beginning of the second auto-scroller. Okay. I accept that, Blue Alex. All auto-scrollers are negative! No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I will admit I don't care for auto-scrollers, but if I thought about it, I could probably think of one I enjoy. I guess we'll find out in a few weeks when we play Mario 3. Yeah, you know what I know most about that meme? I looked it up, and apparently the actual source of the meme is really creepy. So I'm not sure why that, of all things, became a meme, but then again, I don't know why anything becomes a meme. It's always just some weird random thing, you know? I sure hope not, Elizar. Because it'd probably be something terrible. Yeah, exactly. It's just... It's so weird and basically impossible to predict what's going to be big. With regards to cultural consciousness. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun doing that without the dash. dialogue. Please tell me okay. Let's say, please tell me I started after that auto-scroller. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, because we played a Zero first, we get to keep the most terrible gun in the entire series. I think if it's not obvious here, this... You can't move or operate or do anything. You have to stand still while shooting. Anyways. There we go. Just trying to figure out which friggin' ability I had. Well, X gets to go without that thing. Sorry, buddy. Listen, Zero just sort of lost the keys to his giant buster of... I don't know. What's doubly funny is, canonically, the Super Buster he had in 1 is the same as the Super Buster we had in 1, because we can get it from him! So we know exactly how powerful that thing was. Yes, both. In fact, it's the other way, too. All of Zero gets all his abilities, even if we beat the bosses as X, which is nice. Not only it's the other way around with the frickin' power-ups, but whatever. What I don't get most of all is all of them at least up to 7. I'm told 8 does this as well, but I know at the very least up until 7, all of the pickups don't share amongst your multiple characters. Which is just the weirdest design choice I can think of for something like this. Hey, let's make it so that you can go ahead and have all these different playable characters. You can swap between them as well, but oh, if you take a pickup on one character, it's only for that character. What? Who thought that up, and why was it enforced across at least 3 games? Falling behind. Oh, that's what's happening. Yeah, X7 is even worse because it has 3 characters. I mean, X8 does too, it's just... Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Hazard, if it was literally just a mistake. Like someone forgot to switch that flag. And we do know it's a flag because mods have restored it. I have no idea, Ross. I mean, going from X8 to 1 is certainly going to be a bit of a culture shock, but I'm not sure about the rest of them. We'll see as we go, I guess. See you around, Elizar. Have a good birthday. Or else. God, those regenerate way too fast. Look at that. Seconds. Ah! Why does it have a hurt box? Ah, whatever. I don't actually remember. It's this one or the next one, though, Dauphine. Jaren Dauphine. In case you're missing that, I'm taking damage from bumping into this thing, which you notice has no hurt box right now. I mean, ironically, X5 and X6 both feel like good idea, bad implementation. It's just I think X5 does better, you know? My opinion, of course. I'm not even sure about that because, of course, I haven't actually reviewed X6 yet, so I have no idea how that one's going to rate out. Look at that. Hasn't even broken the shield yet. Oh my god. I think I might actually give up on this. So someone pick another boss for us to do after I game over here in a minute. My FTL works by another dimension, Gum, put simply. Grizzly, okay. We'll do Grizzly next. I'll make a real attempt at this, but I have mentally given up on this. Doing this with no upgrade 0 kinda sucks. Sorry, 1 upgrade 0. I've got this. I mean, I gave up on life years ago. I keep going because I made a promise to my sister. Not the kind to break promises. Yeah, we'll have to actually discuss the nightmare system and how wonderful it is when we get to X6. I don't even know the full list. I'll have to look it up. I know like 3 or 4 off that. Bull crap! I know 3 or 4 off the top of my head. Could you fire slightly less rapidly? Anyways. That's probably the biggest compliment I've gotten in, like, a month, Blow Up Alex. Jesus Christ. Hey, Duff. Alright, so, different dialogue. Zero. Long time no see. I'm here to secure the ocean's nearest to the Hunter base. Is his run high? The Enigma requires a large amount of hydrogen, so you must want the ocean in order to produce hydrogen. He just said that! Precisely, please cooperate. I've already been infected. Shall we fight? For old time's sake. A duel, and I'll show no mercy. I'll murder you horribly, even though this is supposed to just be kind of a fun thing. Your ship is about to set sail for the last time. Yes, his name is Tidal Whale, because I don't know, dude. Are you weak to this? No, okay. Didn't think so. So, you remember how I mentioned that one of the things they could do in 04 to improve it is to change how the iframes work for bosses? I only point that out because that idea didn't come from a vacuum. They did that for X5. The iframes literally work differently. And this is funny because I was talking about this to one of my Discord viewers. I shouldn't call him a viewer, he doesn't watch my show, but whatever. In Mega Man games, weapons don't have a damage. I know that sounds strange, but like, if you shoot X, you know, if you shoot this weapon, it doesn't actually do damage, right? What it does is it hits the enemy, and then every enemy in the game has a value attached to them that says, we take this much damage from this weapon. So it's kind of the reverse of how games usually do this kind of a thing. Now, the reason they do that in the Mega Man series is specifically so that they can have weaknesses amongst both trash and bosses, and it's easier to code it that way. If you just have a boss say, I take 1 damage from all this stuff, and 5 damage from this thing, there you go, right? Like, there's a logic to that. The thing is, that also determines their iframes. This is why, and we've seen this before, this is why if you hit some bosses with their weakness, they have like a full 2 seconds of invincibility, because it says, if I get hit by this, this is the duration of my iframe. The reason I'm bringing all of this up is the change I suggested back in X4 to change the iframes from the Z-Saber would be incredibly easy to implement. Because all they have to do is change the iframe value for the Z-Saber for the bosses. Right? And we know this because they did this here! There's another plus in this game's favor. Anyway, so, moving on. Time to go fight not Vile. Did he have a different name? I don't think he did. Double checking. Nope. Alright, do you say anything different to Zero? Nice to meet you. You're Zero, aren't you? The famous and persistent hunter. What's it to you? Well, to stretch a point, I want to disturb what you're doing. Oh, don't worry, I don't want to disturb you. I don't intend to kill you. But you wish to fight to the death, don't you? You think you're so cool. You don't care what I say. In that case, have it your way. I'll fight you until you die. So actually, I remember the Dynamo fights being a wee bit harder as Zero than X. We'll see if that turns out to be true. Ah, screwed it up. It's harder to do than it sounds. Hey, yeah, man. What's up? Just as I thought, you are strong. Why does he have the full explosion when he's fine both times? Yeah, exactly, Charon Dauphine. Gotta use it at least a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Okay, so I heard Grizzly next. This guy's name... Is that it? Is Grizzly Slash, apparently. A construction foreman. The kind of guy you'd want to call boss. Heavy machinery in one hand and a neck like a log from working out. Midpoint Dexter. You know, honestly, Blowfelix, that would make so much sense. Imagine if Dynamo literally, like, his power isn't the gun he has or the sword he uses. It's actually the fact that his weapon ability is just the ability to blow up. Like, I can't think of the name of them. Voltorb in Pokemon. Like, that's his thing. But it doesn't kill him. Oh, we have this now. Got this from Duff McWhalen. Stop shooting missiles at me for just a second, please. Thank you. Ah! Damn it. No, you want to talk about recycling stages. Wait until we get to X6. We'll fight the Play-Doh Man 5 times. Probably the best thing I like about Zero is the fact that he can fight down, like he can attack down, essentially. Which X can, but not as reliably or, you know, as smoothly as Zero can. Expect him to live through that. I love how they're dropping weapon energy as Zero. I know I have a use for it, it's just, come on. That's true, Metal Shark Player's stage is literally a junkyard. That's gotta count for something, right? Apparently, one of the things I did learn in the art book is several of the pixel artists, the people who have to take the actual artwork and turn it into the in-game sprites, absolutely hated the designs from X5 and X6 specifically, because turning them into something that worked in the game was apparently a nightmare. So if you ever wonder why Grizzly Slash doesn't walk and just kind of lunges with one frame of animation, you're Zero, aren't you? Who are you? Thank you for supporting X. Please continue to take care of him. I'll give you the program for X's armor. Her name is Alia, isn't it? She can analyze the data and let you upload it. Anyways, here's the program for legs. With the legs equipped, X can fly through the air and become invincible while flying. I'm afraid I know nothing about your body structure, therefore I can't enhance your power. I'm really sorry. I don't need any power-ups. But I have one thing I want to ask you. Sometimes unknown data emerges in my mind, and I can see a figure of an old professor. Do you know him by chance? I don't know. Perhaps if I saw him. But the data must be a fragment created by some error. I wouldn't worry about it. Why don't you just forget about Wily? Don't worry about it, but when I saw you, I felt the urge to ask you. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the answer to your question. I'm being vague for no really well-described reason. Never mind, I didn't expect any answer. Anyway, I'll give X the armor program. I think that's actually the second most significant change for playing as Zero, by the way. It's right there. The first is the ending, of course. No, Gum Gum. It just reduces the travel time. You still need to jump in and out, though. Zero! Seeing you reopens old wounds. You should have looked after. I don't have time for small talk. Give me the crystal ball. Why don't you do what you usually do and force me to? You used to be a maverick, right? That's what I heard. And you destroyed Sigma, didn't you? What, that old story? If you dare to try and fight me, then I accept your challenge anytime, anywhere. Hunter and Sigma are very similar. Very aggressive and overconfident, and one of them tries to help save the planet and the other one is constantly trying to literally extinguish all life. Exactly the same thing. What? We're nothing like that scum. Oh, yes, you are. I'm just an arms dealer, but you destroy anyone who stands against you. Now I'm gonna make you pay for what you did to me, Maverick Hunter. What? By the way, I just noticed this for literally the first time. They've got Chimera armors in the background. Do you see them? Like up here. Do you see them? There's some up here, too. That. Yeah, I never noticed those before. I've played this game like a bajillion times. I never noticed that before. It always weirds me out a bit. Like, there's some games I've replayed ad nauseum, and I still occasionally notice something new. Like, what's that? Maybe I'm just blind, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like she doesn't say anything different. That's fine. Alright. I guess Firefly as the only remaining option. I mean, he's a weapons dealer, right? It makes sense. What do you sell a Reploid? Do you sell him a gun or a giant mech suit? I mean, obviously they probably sell guns too, but... I don't know about you, as a Reploid, and not that I am a Reploid in real life, I would totally buy the mech suit. Oh yeah, we have this now. As with the last game, Zero gets abilities instead of weapons, and it's awesome. Still one of the better ideas they've ever had in the franchise, in my opinion. So now we can do that. I might MLP Vermin, I don't know. It's not the end of the world. Listen, I'm not a Reploid. You can tell if you cut me, stuff that is definitely not oil will come out. Come on. There we go. Oh, hang on, let's get some power. Yes, I consume the Sigma virus. Because I'm Kirby, apparently. Come on. Excuse me. Okay. That was cute. And death. Oh, I have double jump now, too. When did I get double jump? I forget who gives it. By the way, double jump by itself is why you can play through Mega Man X6 without upgrades on Zero. There are two jumps, both of which are intended to require you to get upgrades, but if you're Zero, you can just double jump. And one is in Gate 1, and the other one's in Gate 3, or 4, I forget which. I think it's 3. The first jump is the obvious one, that's the spike one. Everyone knows about the spike one. The other one is where you have to go under a platform. Like, you have to go under like this. Sorry, I thought you were a Maverick. I gotta kill all enemies before me. Wait, what? Gun? Once the frigate can float in mid-air, that's when gravity is freely used on the market, and that's why they play basketball. That sounds like 3 completely disconnected sentences. That's true, Zalode. It really is funny. We'll talk about it more when we get there, but X6 is just so much more built for Zero. Almost to its detriment. Or maybe actually to its detriment. I don't know. We'll decide when we get there. Lord knows we gave that detriment to 4. Being the reverse. What I find funny is how many people have disagreed with me in the comments section about the X4 thing. And you're probably thinking, why do you find that funny, Lore? Well, because I would have disagreed with it until I replayed it. Like, I held the same opinion everybody did. Until I replayed it and was like, oh, wow, this is awful. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the background there. We are doing a 0 playthrough of 6, Zillow. What makes you think we aren't? No, it's 7 I'm debating. Because 7 is a lot more arduous. Like, a lot. Yeah, I think it doesn't happen. Especially since if we want to do an X playthrough of 7, we're going to have a time of doing that. Oh, that's a very common kind of complaint I tend to get, Wolf Alex. Oh, you're just not good at the game. That's why you didn't like this section. Bloodborne, excuse me. It does matter less in 7, but yeah. We will play as Zero one way or the other. He's part of the tutorial. And we'll play as Axel one way or another. He's part of the tutorial. X is the only optional character in X7. Think about that for a second. Just process that for a second. We are, in fact, not doing Mega Man 7, but it's not random. We've already reviewed Mega Man 7. So. It's actually one of our first classic runs. In fact, it was our second classic run. And not terrible, Walker. I've only had to delete like 1 comment total. It's just, it bothers me seeing people repeat lies, for lack of a better way to put it. As if they're truth. Like, oh, well, clearly this is this and that is that. And everyone else is just like, oh, yeah, no, that makes total sense. And it's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, no, the Earth is totally flat. That makes perfect sense. Nod, nod. You got it, one hit, minus 1 hit combo. Listen, I'm gonna need about $23 million to do that. Yeah, it's exactly what you'd expect from a comment section of a Souls-like. I've never beaten Mega Man and Bass, but I've also never tried. So, shrug. Well, it was a very calculated number at one point in time. It's actually out of date by a few years at this point. 23 million was the amount of money I would need to make in order to, after I have spent taxes on the 23 million, to be able to set up myself and my family for life. Now, inflation and time have changed that a little bit, so it's probably higher than that now, but it's not like I'm going to get the 23 million anyway, so I just kind of stick to the number. Ah! I'm in the middle of being shot at, Aelia. Do you mind? I'm gonna laugh if I've been pronouncing her name wrong this whole time. I swear they say it in one of these games. I noticed that, Zillow. Unfortunately, my favorite idea is probably the one that isn't true, the junk data thing. Oh, whatever. Dr. Firefly, we need your help. My work is not... Oh, I forgot to tell you his name. His name is Izzy Glow. My work is not for maverick hunters. I've never trusted your approach. Therefore, I won't cooperate with you. However, I find you fascinating. No one's ever managed to analyze the infamous X and Zero. But it's too late. Soon I'll be one of the Mavericks. It's time. I'll have to learn about you through battle! Now put me out of my misery! Okay. I've heard dumber reasons to die. Yes, Zillow. One of the things I've noticed, especially with the whole Vile was supposed to be Wily thing, and some of the direction they were going with in the later X games, it really feels like they were trying to change Wily from Wily into pure evil. And interestingly enough, this coincides with Mega Man 8, which was also trying to coincide with that. I mean, for God's sakes, they literally say, word for word, that Wily is the greatest source of evil in the world in Mega Man 8. Give me a frickety break. Okay, it's time to fire the Enigma. Alright, do you think it's gonna work? Place your bets. I think we have a 36% chance at this time, something like that. Blast off! Oh, sorry, hang on. Blast off! Blast off! Blast off! I have no idea. Okay, I'm good. Probably 0. Nope. Okay, didn't work. Okay. Sorry, I have to say blast off each time because I know it's a mistranslation, but it just makes me laugh for some reason. Blast off! Blast off! Blast! You're shooting a gun! Yeah, exactly, Pillar Sister. Wily is a Pokemon villain. That's not evil. I'm sorry, it's not. That's like saying Bowser is evil. It's like, I have like twice ever, Alex. Which is funny. Let me walk that back. I've seen it 3 times. Twice when I do the first 4. Once I've seen it when I do nothing. When I just fire immediately and get the 5% chance. I know it's 5%. I've actually looked that one up. It's 1 out of 20. Pick one. What are we doing? You can't really screw me over this time. I've got, like, the 2 power-ups I really need. Dizzy. That's Dizzy, right? No? Is that Dizzy? Which one is Dizzy? Dizzy! You're Dizzy. Dark Necrobat. Whose name, of course, is the Dark Dizzy. I do enjoy the Guns N' Roses names, but I gotta admit, I was completely confused by them. When I first picked up X5, I was like, alright, let's play this, and I'm gonna be fighting Axel the Red? Izzy Glow? Matrix? Who are these guys? It was just weird. Yeah, I know some people who are like, I'm gonna go ahead and do a speed run of the 5% run. And I'm like, you're crazy. That has got to be so boring. Because what you have to do then is you have to just play the game, go through the intro, fail, play the game, go through the intro, fail, play the game, go through the intro, fail, just over and over and over. Oh, got the 5%. Now you actually start the run with no practice. See, I didn't get the name references. I should probably add that. They didn't mean anything to me. There was just random names. I didn't learn until several years later that it was specifically a Guns N' Roses thing. Oh, right. Forgot about this one. I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, those are insta-kills, by the way. You saw that, right? Hang on. I feel like an option is so wrong. Not an option. Okay, whatever. Wow, apparently I'm just weird on my timing or something. Never got one again that time. Wow. Of course, I sucked at that point, so that makes sense. Yeah, sorry, I never actually hit the spikes as X, so I never showed off the fact that they were lethal. My bad. Ah! Okay, that's cool. Zero's too cool to kill you. cool points in here. Okay. Just gonna chill a minute. And then die. Hey? It's just... Sure. Wow. I had no problems. Granted, we had Falcon armor by this point, but I don't remember if I was using it or not. I mean, it just sounds like your typical Parliament Gum-Gum. I don't really add to it. Duck this time. Like, actually duck. Thank you. I'm pretty sure what happened last time is I was in the middle of a swing and so I couldn't duck. What? That's the second time that's happened. Almost killed me that time. Yeah, what's happening is I'm double tapping somehow. And it's dashing, and I don't want to. Actually, not even sure how that happened. Does it happen with this? No, that doesn't do it. Whatever. I have no idea why that's happening. Some of these games have the option to turn that off. Apparently this one does not, so that sucks. Yeah, let me absorb some Sigma. I think it's this one. I'm just gonna respawn him. I am now virus. Yeah, it is funny that Gravity Man does the gravity mechanic much better in a game that's much older than this. But then again, Mega Man 5 had some really legit stage design across the board, so it's not super surprising. I don't think I get this. Oh well. Sorry, X. You get to go without your helmet today. So who do we fight next? Hey, Trinius. Time to fight Trinius. And I quote, I shamelessly went for the Count Dracula look with the Forgotten Warrior of Shadow, that's Dark Necrobat. His right eye is a monocle, and he has a haughty air about him. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, from X5 and onwards, they all have titles. Check this out. So Crescent Grizzly is the Wild Iron Claw. Volt Kraken is the Super Magnetic Trap. Shining Firefly is the Spark of Intelligence. Duff McWhalen is the Guardian of the Great Sea. And this is the Forgotten Warrior of Shadow. I'll show the others as we go through that. I know that smell. Is he insane already? We are comrades. Let's not fight each other. Crazy fool. What are you on about? Let's retire the Mavericks. You're one of them. I'll make it quick. What? Why are we killing you? Was that supposed to be him lying and being bad at it or something? I'm confused by that. Someone walks up, hey Zero, let's go help save the world. Zero's like, I'll kill you! Oh, look, hang on. My monitor's screwing up. There we go. Much better. Um, I would say no, Jaren Dauphine. That being said, 2 of them are ex-Repliforce. So that's at least a reason to want to hurt us, right? I've been fighting the Sigma virus for a long time. It is the virus that causes all Reploids to transform into Mavericks. Why am I so powerful? Lifesaver shows up and is weird to Douglas, and by Douglas, I mean Cygnus. Who next? Whoops. Rex. Matrex was his original name. The Jurassic Inferno. Oh my god, my leg itches. So yesterday, I was helping with the backyard to get it into... no, that's Colonel, Andre. To try to get it into livable, workable status, because they're trying to do some stuff back there, yada yada. And that meant weed eating, which means a lot of bugs go flying, and a lot of bugs land on your leg, bite you, and then move on. I think, about 24 bites on my legs overall. Ugh. And what's funny is it'll be gone by tomorrow, but today it kinda sucks. Jesus. Ah! Let me attack! Jeez, trying to get me killed, Aelia. Are you working for Sigma? I know you're working with Gate. At least you will be. I thought about it, Shadow Machine, but then I thought heat. Do I want a day of unpleasant heat? Or do I want a day of scratching bug bites? I chose the bug bites. I can do it. Yeah, I probably could have gone alone. I mean, I don't know. I get the comment every now and again, why won't this guy shut up while playing this game? Darth Trinius, so... referring to me, not to Gum Gum. Gate! We'll talk about Gate when we get there. How many of you have occasionally gone out just a little bit too quick here and, you know, died for it? Okay, made it. That was a little close. I don't know. I mean, the Constitution's okay, but I'll take an Excelsior if I can. Give me my Dreadnought. I think I get some early damage in there, but whatever. Die, Wall. You don't belong in this world. Apparently. That was the double tap dash thing again. Might actually be easier to do this. Skip all that. We're not going for the tank anyways, or we could, I guess. But... Go! Go! Bats! My god. Why are there teeth on the side of the stage there? Why'd you come here, Zero? So the Maverick Terminator's here. Does this mean it's time for me to die? No, I just came for the booster engine. That's not all you want from me, is it, Hunter? You want to take my life, don't you? You want to fight me, don't you? If you insist, then I accept killing you. Bring it on, Sinister Hunter. What the hell? You just want to kill me, don't you? That's all you care about. It's taking my supple life. Anyways. Ribs? I mean, if they're ribs, that's even more confusing, honestly. By the way, he also has claws that he also doesn't use. I mean, like, he's got hands, he's got claws over them for some reason. I got none, really. Jeff McWhalen is like, it's my water! You can't keep my water. Hey, we finally got a part. It's a part that's useless to me, but yeah, we got a part. The main thing we're doing, Gum Gum, is changing the speeds, or the speed scale. Thank you, Darth Trinius, as always. But you didn't say what you want to put it towards, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to classify you as a Maverick, and you're going to be like, well, then I'll just have to kill you. And I'm like, well, wait. We don't have to fight each other. It's cool. All you have to do is give me this pebble that's right next to you that you weren't even using. I'd rather die. Okay. Oh, you wounded me, Justin. It's okay, Low Reloaded kinda screwed it up. Not only did he launch his episode way too early, as in, like, without even really consulting me. Whoops! And then we hit this button. But also, he linked to the wrong video. So if you click the link in his video, it actually doesn't go to my video. It goes to nothing. Hi, Loner. Oh my god, it's Dynamo again. I know, right, Blow of Alex? Someone, like 3 or 4 people have said now that they want to see a Mega Man rewrite. And the irony is, from a production standpoint, doing a Mega Man rewrite would be so much easier and so much less work than a track rewrite. As you prefer, Darth Trinius. Double checking something. Nice to see you again. Did you miss me? Stop pestering me, Dynamo. I won't allow you to escape this time. You can't retire me no matter how hard you try. I'll give you a little advice. You, Sigma, everybody's always too hot when they fight, but not me. I'm the coolest and wisest of all. If you can't understand, then I'll just have to show you. Come and fight me! Okay. Go ahead, Ross. And thank you for asking. Goodbye. I mean, you've kind of already heard one of my big Mega Man story ideas. I did a whole stream about it. In fact, that stream's still on YouTube. So you are strong. I fought seriously this time. Anyway, I'll need 9 lives if I stick with you, so I'm out. I'll be back in the next game for no reason. Which part? Oh, never mind. That sounds horrifying, Gum Gum. But, I mean, if they don't care about anything, then that makes sense. I mean, I'm already using pixel art for the Trek rewrite. In fact, I'm already using Mega Man sprites for the Trek rewrite. Alright, should we do... Ugh. Or should we do that one? Both of these stages get... Yeah, that's exactly what Dynamo is in X for. Soul farming. One of the things the mod for X6 changes is actually makes it so that you get so many more souls on him. It's hysterical. Like, of all the things to change, it's like, here, just have the souls. Just have them. Well, we've been getting some pretty crappy parts, but that's okay. I don't have a guide up. So I mentioned it's RNG for the parts you get. It's actually not. The level of the enemy and the thing you choose, which is life or weapon, determines which part you get. So there is a way to just have a chart up and get every single weapon. For obvious reasons, we're not bothering with that. This is why the parts are a negative, in addition to being a positive. Because the parts themselves are awesome. It's just getting them sucks. What is Kirk's thing outside of being a captain? So, that's Kirk's thing, Ross. He doesn't have a life outside of being a captain. It's actually a plot point several times, not only in TOS, but in the movies as well. Hell, even the TNG movie had that. Yeah, we'll talk about the variable methods of getting parts in X6 when we get there tomorrow, almost assuredly, because we're just kind of ripping through 5 so far. Where the... this section. Although doing it with double jumps, a little bit easier. Remember when we died like 4 times there as X? Hey, Baron! Oh my gosh! 5 months. Thank you very much as always, Baron. I'll put that towards Pokken DX. Are you the one they call Zero? That's no concern of yours. Just give me the Orbiter engine. So what they say about Maverick Hunters is true. Extremely pushy and threatening. They will terminate you if you stand in their way. Hey, I don't care what you think or what you heard, but we only retire Mavericks. Mavericks, huh? And it's up to you who gets put into that category. I heard you accuse the members of the Repliforce of being Mavericks. What are Mavericks anyway? But that's not true. I'll show you exactly what people think when they get retired. Now look into my eyes as I die, is essentially what I just heard him say. I gotta get our weekly suicide, or daily, excuse me, daily suicide in. Suicide! Hell yeah. Let me ask you a weird question, Gum Gum. Why do you always preface it with, does this make sense, or what do you think of this? What are you actually after, if you don't mind my asking? God, you know how ridiculous this is? We've been able to stay SA this entire time. So you're going for a logic check. Do me a favor, don't ask me. I am the wrong person to ask that question. Alright, let's do... the Skimmer. I'm not looking at the name. I'm looking at the thing. What do we got here? I've got a bunch of X parts. In fact, I have 3 X parts. And no 0 parts. So this is the Air Force Prince Spiral Pegasus, aka the Skimmer. And sorry, I forgot to mention, so that was the True Crimson Illusionist Spike Rose Red, aka Axel the Red. And that's all of them from 5. I can close the book for now. So let me explain why I said that, Gum Gum. You're probably thinking, oh, it's because I'm horrible and terrible. Nope, you're very wrong. Oh, it's because he hates me. Nope, still wrong. The answer is you are asking me to... how do I phrase this? Put real work into answering you. I can't do that. I don't have it in me to give you real feedback on something, especially something I am not particularly familiar with. So any feedback I give you is immediate, shortcut, kind of off the cuff of my head kind of a thing, and that's not really worth your time. How many Rebel Force troops here? Probably slow. This is, I think, one of 3 Mega Mans now that have gotten the replay tag of yes. I hate Valvedrix so much. Death to Valvedrix. I mean, she likes to play a monk. Come on. Who plays a monk, honestly? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Doesn't help that I have not gotten a lot of hurts here. Hello. Nope. That's bad. Ugh. Now, if she was a monk, and wow, that would make sense. Yeah. At least these Reploids aren't being immediately threatened by nightmare viruses, am I right? We continue to compare this to X6. Oh, do I? Yep, nope, I do. You're right. I might need for this one. Yep. I'm guessing that's why you brought that up. I also have this, I think. Yep, I do. Yep, there's no such thing as the Nightmare. Which is funny in its own right. Thank you, Cycloud, for reminding me. I honestly forgot I even had that. Forget the no, I don't know what you're talking about. Laundry. Yes, I know how to SDC. What? Watching you. You know, SDC is more of an X4 thing, let's be honest. What's funny is X7 actually has a known bug, might as well, where it will... So they apply physics collision damage to objects, like they paint objects with it, and that's what determines whether or not you get crushed by collision. X7 actually improperly painted several areas, so it's possible to die literally from doing something like, you know, just... Oh, and I accidentally went over the edge and touched like this. If you do that right there, that can actually kill you in X7. to stare off. Yeah, the best part is it's so inconsistent, so you have... Oh my god, Alias, I know! So you don't even know which areas are safe or unsafe to stand on. I was so distracted by that sentence, Shadow Machine, that I died. Didn't even see that. What? I'm gonna go ahead and ask the stupid question. Who was that? Like, that name sounds familiar, but I'm not placing it. Unless that's Z, as in X and Y. In which case, I know you're talking about. It's the one where it's like all the pieces together, and they're all worthless without each other. That's about friendship here. Oh, that was Zygarde. Who the hell's Zoark? Yeah, you like how the Repliforce is taking hostages here, by the way? I know the excuse is probably they're infested with the Maverick virus, but honestly. Black Fox in black and white. I definitely remember that Pokemon. It is definitely one that I am aware of. Ah, okay. I do know that one. I don't think I've ever used that one. Look, if I could speak French, I'd be a lot more awesome, Darth Trinius. I've wanted to see you, Zero. I wanted to ask you something. My thoughts always come back to the Colonel. I wanted to ask you if the battle between you two was necessary. I'm not accusing you. I just want to know, that's all. I've already been infected by the virus. I'm destined to be retired by you. You can say killed, it's okay. This is a PlayStation game. So go ahead, take me down. I want to fight you for the Colonel. That's what the Colonel would want. The Colonel's stupidity continues forwards. I understand, but I'll fight you only because this is my mission. And also because we need to cut off the terminal stupidity of the Colonel. Colonel might literally be the dumbest Mega Man character. I'm not actually joking about that. I get the excuse. I explained the excuse. He's still a moron. Worse than Kraft. Who's Kraft? Yeah, they really like that pattern, don't they, Dark Monster? At least it's not X3, where it was literally 5 bosses. Wow, that was a hell of a shot. I mean, it sounds like a cool combo, Shadow Machine. I mean, I'm legitimately interested in Arceus, despite the fact that everyone in every news article ever was like, Arceus looks even worse than we thought it did before. They keep saying that. It's like, what the hell? I get it. It's popular to bash on Pokemon. What's the friggin' deal? It is a Storm Eagle refight. It's even a deliberate homage. He flat out mentioned Storm Eagle, if you're X. I should probably go ahead and do this, just to be safe. How long does it take the Federation to go to war? About 4 years, I think, is how long it took for them to finally go to war with Dominion. Yeah, I've been hearing that one too, Bullafalix. Thankfully, I've avoided most spoilers. One thing was spoiled for me, which actually irritates me. But I think I mentioned that. It's one of those article title things, right? It was his sled in the article title, you know, that kind of crap. I mean, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it, yeah, man? Especially if we go by the manga and what I feel is the more logical idea, that the Repliforce has been around since before the first Maverick Wars, right? I mean, we were talking about why is it that Reploids spread out as far as they did. Wouldn't it make a degree of sense if one of the reasons is because the military was pushing it, right? Like, what if the military bankrolled Kane and got the Reploid thing really going? Hi, and Deathstroke. A decent VPN. I have to actually look up their name because there's only one VPN I would recommend at all, and they're not good. But they're as good as it gets. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. Hang on. Private Internet Access is the only VPN I would recommend, and that's professionally, by the way, as a network engineer. So yeah, if this fails, I'm just going to reload. Looks like we did it. Okay, cool. There is funding for Season 1 and 2 of Lower Decks, Archmonster. So yeah, nothing new. No, I know, Psycloud. See, the reason I'm only hesitate on it is I'm not sure if that's different in the collection, because I'm not sure. So it's time to go to Area Zero. Love this song, I really do. So, you remember the bullcrap fight as X? Now I gotta do it as a melee. We're just doing a Zero playthrough, yeah, man. In all honesty, by the way, I'd just like to say I reserve the right to quit. Oh yeah, speaking of which. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hello? I'm confused by what's happening here. Use the ability. Oh, whatever. No, don't use that ability. Ah! There we go. Just get empowered by the virus here. There we go. This is the part that really sucks right here. Did we ever give this a negative? Because it's going to be important when we get to Mega Man 2. I mean, I just looked myself, but that would involve alt-tabbing and stopping playing the game, and that's just insanity. Actually, Mega Man 2 does have a time stop ability, which is arguably better, but also worse in different ways. That's the weird thing. Like, on the one hand, your power-up ability gets refilled each time. See, it's back up to max. Mega Man 2 does not offer you that. On the other hand, Mega Man 2's flash time stopper will last the entire duration. Here, it will not. So it's kind of pick your poison, you know. A little. Okay, that's okay. Hang on. Well, I do hope you enjoy it, Turtrinius. I assume we're doing it on Insanity. A ridiculous and stupid amount of damage, Gunga. Oh, that was almost perfect, too. What's worse is these guys. They're not difficult, they're not hard, they don't even do that much damage. They just have large invuln phases and small hitboxes, excuse me. Oh my god. Yeah, no, you can actually math out the amount of kinetic damage that would do Gum Gum. It's ludicrous. 0.25C? That's... That goes back to the baseball thing. Yeah, roadblocks. That's actually a great way to put that. God damn! You know what's funny is I do Flashman stage, excuse me, Quickman stage consistently, and without issue, and without power-ups. Just from memorization. That doesn't make it good, it's just, you know, I guess that makes my point for me that this sucks. Hang on. Ugh. Let me look at my notes. What did we decide on? Oh, yep, we gave it an aggregate negative. Right, because everyone was arguing against me that it was negative worthy. That's right. So, there you go. You win. This is not a full negative. So that's our precedent set for when we get to Quickman. I don't have it selected. Yes, Quickman's lasers also instantly kill you. No, Vigilant! Why? Why, Vigilant? You were the chosen one to get this roadblock out of my way. Nope, I was argued down, Zolo. I shall acquiesce to the will of the people. That. Accidentally that. Screw up there, screw up here, screw up there too. But we're okay now, we made it. Okay. Damn it, Vigilant, I knew it. You were my brother. I actually don't agree with that. But then again, I wasn't very positive on that game. At least the middle part of that game. Oh, I know, right, Blovelux? Thank you, Vigilant, as always. That being said, I do prefer the second one over the first, personally. But then again, I feel that way about pretty much all of them, except for, like, Iron Man. And that's Total War Rome Remastered. Okay. Yeah, thank God for checking my suspicions for, getting a little low on lives here. This is the section you really want the flash for. I cannot believe I did that first try without that. Wow. Now to die a lot. Who's ready to die a lot? No, Baron! You're not supposed to try and get me killed. No. It's good. The whole point of the... Well, one of the major points of these reviews is to have a consensus between people, you and me. So... If I was just deciding the review by myself, then why stream? You know, why even bother at that point? That being said, that doesn't change the fact that sometimes you have a little bit of a harder job of convincing me than otherwise. Let's get that music out of here. Thank you, Baron, very much for the Kirby support. Gotta eat those Sigma viruses. Very important to get your daily allotted Sigma virus. Have you had your Sigma virus today? I had lunch right before I started Dream Whisperer. Damn it! I slipped for a millisecond. Just a millisecond. Wow. Oh, this is gonna mega suck. This is gonna mega suck. You're probably wondering why I'm not doing the lightning attack. It's because it's risky. I could try it. Yeah, so I suppose this is a good time as any to mention my news. So the news. Oh my god, alright, no, that's too late. That's too late. Oh, Jesus! I just want to lose half my health before the fight even starts. That's what I'm after here. How much damage this does. That's a little bit more. So, nose. I go in there and he's like, hey, how's it feeling? And la la, yada yada yada. The nose, so what's been happening is the scabbing has been growing outwards, which is what it's supposed to do. You know, healing from the inside out. That's very natural and exactly how that should be. We're dead. That's exactly how that should be. He decided that, based on how it's going, that he was just going to go ahead and pull out the rest of the scabbing. That felt interesting. Let me tell you. Can't use the blaster. Kind of, because the blaster can only do that. And he's up there. It also does less damage, and prevents me from dodging, so... You know what? I don't care. So then this happened. I mean, at this point, I'm okay with just leaving the cheat flag up, just to get this over with and not waste my time on it. I have other things to do with my life than sit here and slow mode this as 0, with this stupid song playing constantly. What? I'm supposed to do the double. I guess the third one. Oh! He's changed modes. Yeah, good luck dodging this. You know, without, use the corner strike, which I'm currently not doing. Ugh. And by the way, you think this is bad? Wait until we get to the Nightmare Mother in X6, which might actually be one of the worst bosses in Mega Man history, and I mean that sincerely. Just in case. Just in case. Didn't need it, but I didn't want to lose it right at the last second. No, in all honesty, I think the Nightmare Mother is worse than Gate. I really do. Gate is boring, of course, but... Nightmare Mother is the twin blobs with the little eyeballs in the middle that do this on the stage. And it's one of those fights that it's like, it's obvious why it sucks. But the more you analyze, the more you realize just how much that sucks. It is... I legitimately think it is at least in the running for the worst boss in all of Mega Man. Damn it, Vigilant, get out of my way. Ah! Yeah, you'll notice we have no parts on because we haven't gotten any worthwhile 0 parts. Look at that, what you will. So who's ready for Renga Benga W? The W is for Wily, of course. I think. I'm not sure about that. I shouldn't say that. I think it's for W. Ugh. Vigilant, damn it! Stop blocking the road, Vigilant. I guess we could go for Black Zero. It's in this stage, or no, it's in the next one, isn't it? It's in one of these stages. I don't think Willy's really all that well known. Nobody even likes Willy as a character. I mean, when was the last time you said, "Oh man, Willy sucks," or "Willy's awesome"? No, no, no. Nobody even remembers Willy. Honestly, I might just go for Black Zero just because I kind of need the help since I have gotten no parts and know nothing as Zero. It's been a trip. Okay. Andross? Well, he's not going to have his way with me, that's for certain. He's a non-character, and that's the best thing I could say about him. I don't remember what any of his stuff is weak to. Hello? That was strange. I couldn't move. Oh, thank God we killed the sun. And now to die. Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna blow the E-Tank since I'm doing weirdly well here. Oh, come on! Welcome back, Darth Montoro. This now means we have no E-Tank energy. Yep, we'll be doing the 3D Mega Mans very soon. Hello. Probably in about I'd say about 2 days. Depends on how long it takes us to go through X6. A game I have beaten without cheating and therefore don't really care all that much how much we cheat on it. You know what's funny is last time we got him down to 1 health several times, too. One moment. Good afternoon, exclamation mark. I'm sorry you're sneezing a bunch, period. Is it allergies or something else? Question mark. Hi, Takoida. Welcome to hell. I probably should hydrate. I should hydrate every time I die in X6. That'll keep me hydrated. No, but we probably should. Okay, good luck. Sort of good luck. Sort of good luck again. And acceptable luck, I guess. Come on, game. We only need to kill the sun. There we go, okay. And... oh my god, okay, hang on, we're not quite dead. And now we're dead. Egyptian robot hell. Wait a second. Anubis is like, hi. Oh, I would much rather Andross be an actual character. Don't mistake me, we can get beyond Andross, but... I mean, we've never had Andross. We've just had some stupid monkey. Andrew literally has more character than Andross. And by the way, just to clarify, I don't mean the Mega Man Andrew, I mean the Star Fox Andrew. Uncle Andros. Okay. No, we turned the cheats back off, Baron. I just always turn them off as soon as I'm done with whatever section I was doing it on. And we're dead. Oh, this friggin' boss. It's funny, it's the exact same thing that happened last time. Get him very low on health and then die. Happening too. Ugh! I'm not even sure how that's happening. I am not tapping right twice. It's just double dashing in the air for some freaking reason. If you killed the sun early, you don't see side spikes. That's exactly why I'm doing it, Jaron Duffy. Which is also an answer to Cycloud's statement. Listen, Noel, you need to give a boss a lot of HP, otherwise the players won't know it's hard. That's how that works, right? Bosses are supposed to take 12 years to kill. Freaking Blue is terrible, Zero. That early iframe period. There. Actually lost rank finally. Hey, I got a part that's actually worth a damn, I think. I did! Jumper! And then speed shot, burst shot, ultimate buster in it. Wait, do I need to have no parts to get ultimate armor? I actually don't remember. Because I'm gonna get ultimate armor to accommodate the fact that I don't have junk for parts. I don't remember either. Ah, whatever. I don't actually need jumper. So this is a little bit disorienting to look at, but no, the real stage that will probably give a -4 for the background is the next one. Speedster's nice. Oh yeah, we need to have full health. Oh, we can make that happen. Oh my god, I tripped! It's just the weirdest thing. My hand slipped. I had lag. Guys, it's... Okay, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. But the other time, I had lag, and everything was weird and awful, and I don't even know what happened. I hear there's this weird random bug on the boss where occasionally, if you're doing perfectly, it just kills you randomly, specifically in order to screw with your raid composition. 0. I wasn't able to create armor for you, but I seem to be able to enhance your abilities. No, I don't need any enhancement. I see. Whether you enter this capsule or not, the decision is up to you, but if you enter, the Z-Saber will be enhanced, and your defense will be increased. I believe in you. You will use these powers in the right way to fight evil. Decide and choose your fate. Thanks, Light. Oh yeah, yet another proof, in case you needed more proof that Dr. Light is a cyber elf and is actively alive at this point in time. He is able to analyze and give Zero an upgrade pretty much on the fly. Also, our lightsaber is purple now, because that's awesome. Damn right, Hastus. No mercy from the Lore Runner. Or the Lore Walkers. No mercy! I mean, yes, Takoda, obviously, but, I mean, the difference is minuscule. Whether it's the original Dr. Light or not doesn't actually matter. The point is, he is currently alive here. Oh yeah, we're actually blonde now. Platinum blonde, specifically. Why does that keep happening? I guess the hitboxes on those are a little bit bigger than they look. Wait a moment. Yeah. I mean, it's a term of respect. At least I think so, Zactaf. So that would be, I would assume, why it persisted. Yes, we are now Black Zero, Mace Window. Joke. References. Oh my god, it's X! And for some reason, one of like 3 frames of animation for Lifesaver. So remember last time we were here as X and we came up with one of the dumbest possible reasons to fight. Let's see what we see on the other side. X, Lifesaver. Why are you here? Look, it's just as we suspected. The virus is everywhere, and yet he is not infected at all. He must have already become a maverick. No, don't, Lifesaver. You are jumping to conclusions. Still, I agree with you that Zero might be in danger. What are you talking about, X? You don't mean it, do you? I do, Zero. I came here because I'm really worried about you. I'll fight for you, Zero. You are tired, aren't you? Go back to the base. Get a complete physical check. Wait. What if you are the one who has become a maverick? You go back to the base. That's your argument? I can handle this mission. It's stupid to endanger both of us. Zero, I can't allow you to handle this mission anymore. Don't make me force you to go back. So you're serious, then? I can't believe this. I had hoped it would never come to this, and we wouldn't have to fight over such a trivial matter. But so be it. And they get closer. And they get closer. And they're glaring at each other, and they just start making out, just on the spot. I love that argument. I'm not infected, you are. No, you are. Oh, absolutely, Baron. Although it would be kind of close, and it would depend on the timing and the upgrades. I thought I'd won. I never expected you to attack with Soul Body. That always confused the crap out of me. Meanwhile... It's me! Cossack! I mean, Sigma! Buster time! None of the dialogue is different here. Computer Kid is given a bit. Yeah, no, dialogue is exactly the same. That's kind of a shame, actually. Thank you, Computer Kid, for the bits, as always. If you'd like to put those towards a game for future streaming, please let me know. Sigma would have been an awesome villain, but then again, I can say the same about a lot of characters. Ganondorf, excuse me. So, Soul Body allows you to create a duplicate of yourself to attack you. So the whole idea here was that, and they don't show this, like, at all, but the whole idea is that X is like, I will defeat you, oh no, I'm beaten, and then, like, the real X, who's over there, attacks him at the last second, and then he attacks back. He uses the illusion to get the final shot in, right? That's the general idea. It's really badly showcased, and yeah, it's straight out of X4. What's funny is both Zero and X use it. Yeah, it's just... Sure. Let's not even talk about that. Wow, we didn't get Jack. Okay, whatever, we got ultimate armor. We got this, we got this. So that's the eye cancer background. Right there. We actually talked about this. I don't remember if we did give a negative for it. Because I was mostly focused on the refights and how they are the devil. Not like just, you know, it's something... No, the actual devil has been reincarnated as these boss refights. That's not true. That was the X4 refights. So many of the enemies in this game are such a roadblock. My goodness. Ugh. That's a hell of a checkpoint. One moment, Sean. Let me get to someplace where I'm not in imminent danger. Okay, you know what? That counts. That counts. Thank you, Sean, very much for killing me. I do always appreciate the death. Thank you. If you give me a moment. I actually like this song, but that's just me. So, Spider-Man, 2008, Street of Nations, and Shantae, Half Genie Hero. You got it. Thank you again. So yeah, as much as I don't want to give this game more negatives, I mean, honestly, I don't want to give any game more negatives, I think eye cancer background absolutely qualifies, so... Negative to gameplay. I'm debating if I want to give another negative, because we've actually given 3 negatives to all the problems of that cutscene. The translation, that is to say the localization, the empty text issues, and the fake drama. What do we all think? Are we feeling an additional negative for that cutscene, or do we think the 3 is sufficient? And gameplay negative here. Boop. Okay. It was a terrible cutscene. It's just... We've kind of already covered it. That's why I'm saying, do we want to cover it more? I'm okay. What the hell, game? You know what? I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I'm ready. I'm ready. I accept. I accept the fate of the spikes. I will do everything in my power to die to these spikes. Line drop. I think it's this one. We need to do Duff McWhalen first. That's not this one. We actually have already given a negative for continuity. We've also given a positive for continuity, for, you know, the obvious stuff, but we have also given a negative for continuity, because what the crap? Lost health, problem. You know what's funny? This I think I mentioned this when we were playing through as X, but this is one of the only boss refights that makes sense in lore. We're in the freaking afterlife. Of course we're fighting them again. They're already dead. Come on. He's got to have a health left. He had! I literally didn't even see his health bar. Well, I'm glad it's not allergies, period. As for me, comma, I appear to be doing well, period. Apparently there is one last appointment, comma, but it's purely a just-in-case, period. He pulled out the last of the scabs today, comma. That felt fun, exclamation mark. Sorry, what's an underpower weapon? Go. Don't mind my stupidity here. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it. Negative to story. X versus Zero Scene. It's contrived, it's stupid, they've been trying to push that narrative since X2 and failing at it. Oh my god. Which one of these is Duff McWhalen? Oh, about time, Darth Trinus. I kept... You know what's funny is literally this morning, I saw a news article that said, why we haven't had a confirmation of a new a Dune 2 movie yet. The only bosses I find easier is X. Yeah, I'm actually going to be seeing Dune in about 2.5 weeks. With my friend. Third. At home, of course, because, you know, the theaters are just a no right now. At least around here. Oh my god, could you go to phase 3 already? I mean, I know you aren't because I haven't done enough damage to you, but Jesus Christ. I mean, Star Trek transporters are ludicrously overpowered, yes. There is a weird degree of realism to that, though. One of the arguments that military science tends to have is that combat should be one and done. Not an actual fight. Instead, it's the first person who successfully gets to the other person wins. And that's the end of that. I'm explaining myself wrong, but I've seen plenty of actual scientific articles as well as science fiction authors who've gone in this direction with it, where it's like, here's the two ships, and they got the first shot off, so they win. And that's the fight, right? Or, here's two ships, and they happen to be hundreds of thousands of miles away, and this one detects this one and fires the missile, which goes and destroys it. And that's, you know, Honor Harrington kind of a deal, right? Hey, hard-boiled one. Yeah, exactly. Whoever initiates combat wins at the end, right? Hey, there's my good friend Duff McWhalen. The one I wanted to do first. Now, I'll admit, that makes perfect sense and is very logical. I hate it. So, screw all that mess. I'd like to have actual space battles, please. But then again, you know, I like Mech Warriors. What the hell do I know about making sense? I have no idea what I'm doing. And dead. It was pretty gross, exclamation mark. And like I said, comma, didn't feel super great, period. But that's okay, comma. I like being able to breathe, period. I was actually thinking about that. You ever... You probably don't. There's a concept of something that's an everyday thing. Most of the time, it's a negative thing, right? Like, anybody, and unfortunately there's probably people in chat who understand this, who experience systemic pain or regular pain, right? Like where you hurt all the time, your back always hurts, you just live with it, or you always have headaches, or you always have pain in your foot, or pain in your knee, or whatever, right? Your sciatica is always acting up, you know, that kind of a thing. And the concept is that it's something that is so everyday and so constant that it affects the entire rest of your existence. Thing is, usually I hear that said in a negative sense, and for good reason. It's usually said in a negative sense. It's not often I get someone talking about how positive that can be, too. To have a good thing in your life, like, constantly. So anyways, it's really nice being able to breathe, is what I'm trying to get at here. I've been reminded on a more or less hourly basis for weeks how nice it is to be able to breathe. Like, it's been a lot of pain and a lot of money, a lot of aggravation, but the removal of that negative has been a huge boon. Oh yeah, my sleep has been so much better. My everything has been so much better. I've had one headache since the incident, and I know what caused that. It was actually me pulling a muscle when I was exercising that day. I think I don't want to say that. I don't want to go ahead and, like, pull the trigger on that, but I think the headaches might have officially been caused by the nose thing. I'm not sure yet. But thank you, Loke, very, very much. I will jot that down for Company O Heroes. I mean, I spent like 4 hours doing the weeds for my sister yesterday, and no issues. Yeah, what it probably is the combination of stress and sitting for a long time and looking at a screen for a long time, plus the breathing was probably what was causing the headaches. And now that the breathing is removed, it's just, you know, it's not as magnified, right? That's my guess. I don't actually know. Anyways, so I should probably go back to talking about the video game I'm playing right now. I mentioned I didn't really want to give that story negative, but no matter how I thought about it, it really did deserve it. If a scene is good, it gets a positive. If a scene is bad, it gets a negative. That's how that works. I will say the Zero playthrough hasn't really changed my mind on anything. Even though we have actually given out positives and negatives, there's stuff that I just forgot about or spaced on because I'm a moron. So I'm glad we did it. And in all seriousness, I'm actually probably going to give a plus to Zero, and I know that sounds weird, but this has been so smooth. I don't know how to describe it. It's probably been obvious by the virtue of how much we've been absolutely blazing through this. But Zero himself is way better designed and way better implemented than he was in X4. As I mentioned, they changed the iframes thing. His attack power are much more useful. His weapon and moveset is much more useful. The utility of his double jump and all that stuff is better utilized within the stage design and in the enemy design. It's just, the whole thing is just wonderful. I feel like I'm roller skating, for lack of a better way to put that, or roller blading, which is actually what I used to do. I never roller skated. I rollerbladed. I mean, look at the arc on that crescent slash. That it actually reduces some of the problem with the melee, you know, risk versus reward thing. Or I could just get up right above his face if I wanted to, but you get the point. Oh, absolutely, Jaron Duffy. Because that's the other thing. Granted, that's out of the game, and I try not to acknowledge that kind of thing for the most part. But yeah, they've been building up the X versus Zero thing literally since X2. And that was it. That was the big X versus Zero fight. Hope you liked it. Unless you count the 1 in 0-1, which obviously doesn't count. Well, no, go for it, Gungam. Don't mistake me as trying to discourage you. I'm just pointing out that, you know, in what you're describing sounds kind of more like the realistic military thing, aka whoever initiates wins the fight, right? I think it was Baron mentioned that would be a good horror idea, and I absolutely agree with that. Just be on a ship, like set a story on a ship, and on that ship they detect a missile's coming. They know there's nothing they can do about that. That missile is coming, and it's like going to be here in like 5 minutes. What do you do for 5 minutes while you know you're going to die? Oh yeah, Zero's moveset is brilliant. Honestly, I actually only have one complaint about Zero, and it's the same complaint that X had. And it's that, which has actually killed me a couple of times in this particular playthrough. The timing on unintentionally dashing in the air is really irritating. Yeah, exactly, Dakota. So yeah, the big fight between X and Zero is pathetic, which is more or less exactly my point. Well, I mean, have you ever seen the movie, I think it's The Day After. I always screw up the name of it. Hang on a second. Let me look at, I'll look at the name of the director. It's by Nicholas Meyer. That's how I always figure out what the name of his stupid movie is. It is called The Day After. There it is. No. The Day After is a everyday horror story about a town that gets nuked during the Cold War. It's probably one of the most realistic it's technically a documentary, but not really, because obviously it didn't happen. The Day After is extremely horrifying. It gets worse, because the screenwriters and directors all actually said that when they were doing their research for what would happen, they decided that's too horrible for film, and they toned it down a bit. Anyways, one of the ideas that was posited in that film was there's a base full of army people in Topeka, Kansas, which is a military outpost in the middle of the States, for those of you not aware. And they have just launched their nukes at Russia. And then there's this sort of, now what do we do? And one of the officers points out, I forget the phrasing, but it's basically, well, hold on. There's only two scenarios here. Either we just got off our first strike, and they're about to retaliate on us, or they got off their first strike, and we retaliated just in time. Either way, we're about to be nuked. and they freak out. They completely lose it. And yeah, everyone just kind of loses it in a different way. Everyone kind of has their own reaction. And yeah, I remember the woman who just kept making the bed over and over and over because it was so normal. Because it was a way to ground her brain that couldn't quite comprehend what was about to happen to her and her family. She died. They all died. They all died. Let me just give that away. They got nuked. They frickety die. It's a very, very dark film. And more so because of the fact that it is not fantastical. Anyways, moving along. Slightly more positive news here. Yeah, if only they had Vault-Tec, they would have been fine. Unless they're in Vault 69, then they're screwed. Oh yeah, by the way, the film doesn't end when the bombs fall. It keeps going to really show how many people die in what ways after the bombs fall. Anyways, enough wonderful, joyous topics. I will admit... Oh, god dang it. Yoko Blocks! I will admit, one of the biggest things I try to strive for on my show with regards to these reviews is to be as fair about them as possible. I would like to think I succeed at that. I know some people would disagree with that. Those people are wrong. But, I really do try to make it so that even a good game, I must acknowledge its bads, and even a bad game, I must acknowledge its goods, right? Like, that's how it works. I was kind of happy that this game beat X4 in overall score. And it kind of makes me sad, because I think it's not going to now. I think it's going to fall behind X4 in overall score. That's a shame. Because I think this is a better game than X4. Anyways, having said that, we'll see what we think. Because there's not much to add for Zero other than the smoothness, which actually I should add a positive for the playstyle as Zero. I really should. For the exact same reason I just mentioned. Speaking of fairness. So, Sigma. Hee hee hee. Impressive, the #1 Reploid you are. You come much earlier than I expected. I'll finish this battle once and for all. Zero, I'll ask you one more time. Don't you want to acquire the power of your true self? Ha! I have my true powers. I met an old man who knows a lot about you. He told me an interesting story. He told me that you are something far greater than what you appear to be. On his advice, I scattered the virus so that it could infiltrate you. But you haven't shown any signs of waking up. I mean, I do hate Xenogears, so I will freely admit to that, Blowfelix, but we'll see. I have no idea. Xenogears sits in that pile of, I hated it, so I never replayed it, so how good it actually is, I don't know, because I never analyzed it. I won't become a maverick. I won't yield to your pitiful virus. You don't seem to understand. I'm not talking about becoming a maverick. You felt it, didn't you? You felt a tremendous power fill your body. A power from the virus, because that's how that works. Because the virus purifies your body, because that's how it works. Shut up. You can destroy me, but death is all that awaits you, too. Embrace your true self now, or forever be lost. Wake up, Zero. I'm not afraid to die. But I won't die alone. Ha! Pathetic fool. So be it. Toss the cape. I have no idea, honestly, Taquata. I think Sigma's just trying to pretend to be a character. Oh, wow. I know, right, Andre? One of these days, Sigma might be a character. If he wishes really hard, maybe Dr. Wily will make him a real character. Star Trek, the original series, Balance of Terror, Gum Gum, which is also a submarine episode, but it's another example. Hey, Neurozaz. I guess I'll go ahead and burn this. Those iframes. Yeah, honestly, Sigma is so nonsensical here. It's one of the reasons I agree with the theory that at this point there is no Sigma. There's just Wily controlling Sigma. Because Wily has plenty of reason to do a lot of this stuff. The number one hunter you are, Zero. Tell me, which one of you is stronger, X or Zero? Who cares? Where are you, Sigma? Phase me. I am right. It's Neurozaz! Sorry. Calm down, I'm here. Let me tell you about an old man I met. He told me you are the strongest in the universe. Tell me, who is that old man? How should I know? I don't know such a person. You must know him. Don't tell me you've never met him in your dreams. I don't know him? He seems very interested in you. As if he was your own father. Shut up! Enough! I won't allow you to escape this time. Well, enjoy those Wily references, because it's the last time Wily is referenced in the entire series. Seriously. Like, all references to Wily just vanish. Unless we count Dr. Izok, which I don't. Dr. Izok is as related to Wily as fricking Surges was. Well, it's still an alpha Cycloud, but if you donate right now, you can get an early access version. And eventually we'll add all the features we promise. We've got a couple of Kickstarter what do you call them? Stretch goals. We got a couple of stretch goals for Sigma's body here. Okay, real talk. Could you see Sigma getting away with doing an Indiegogo or a freaking whatever? A thing I can't think of the name of right now. Of build me a new battle body. I saw that, comma, but she mentioned there was something about a letter, too, so I was waiting until I got the letter to respond, period. I'll check the mail today, period. Kickstarter, yeah, Sigma's Kickstarter. Build me the ultimate battle body. That's true. Wily did in 9 or 10. I forget which. Help me to save all these people. Or these robots. Sorry, they weren't people yet. Hashtag not people. Making Yoko blocks hazardous. Oh, sorry, I missed the middle thing there. I mean, let's be honest. Some people make games to make money. Some people make money to make games. It's one of the reasons I'm really excited about that Chocolatier game. Because that person made his money. He's good to go. He can just make games now. Fine. Just for you, Hazardous. Yeah, Kaiser Sigma's awful. We did give this one a negative, right? I feel like we did, because this fight sucks. my god, you do not have this much HP now! Well, that was... Thank you again, Computer Kid. Very much, as always. I didn't? Okay, I don't know if I believe that. Hang on, where are we at? Oh, nope. You're right, I didn't actually give it a negative. Alright, well. Negative again. God damn it. That actually irritates me just a bit. It means X4 is going to beat this game, but that's okay. I still think X5 is a better game. Dude, Hobo Sigma's legit. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. It's gonna go full Berserker. No, it's. I swear I'm doing this on purpose. If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's okay, because I kind of want to die. I feel like it's actually faster in terms of damage per second to not use his weakness, which is not the first Mega Man X boss that's like that. So, the hold-on maneuver does work, Gum Gum. Oh, God, we got Gator. Okay. That works out. By the way, did you notice he has eyeballs in his hands? For no reason. I mean, if you think about it, something like Sigma probably should have just sensors everywhere. You probably shouldn't even have eyes. Or the eyes are just purely cosmetic, you know? That's 2 air dashes I didn't mean to do in a row. That was pretty good. It's a good idea. I need more eyes inside my brains. Well, Lord knows that he clearly does the scarring on his eyes every time just for cosmetics. I did, G. Cormos. It's an awesome, amazing background that was clearly done by Dr. Wily to symbolize his continued obsession over both X and Zero, as well as his own continued rivalry with himself and Dr. Light, and how it's awesome that he actually managed to find them and get them here and shows to us his obsession. It's all sorts of cool stuff. And I feel like I gave a positive for it, too, because it was really good set dressing. It's one of the best final boss backdrops we get in the entire franchise. Really weird pattern you're giving me here, Sigma. That's just the weirdest attack pattern I've ever seen you do. Yeah, this kind of stuff is literally where the story of Mega Man shines best. When you see something cool in the background that informs what's going on. I'm refilling my E-tanks if it's not obvious the goal here. Since each time I die, I get another shot. So I make an attempt on the boss. If I die, that's okay. I get an E-tank refill. Or I start to refill it, because apparently the full health up only refills like 1/5 of my E-tank. For some reason. Also, that circuit board is totally Wily. In fact, one of the theories I've had, I don't remember if I already said this, is the idea that Wily is in that circuit board back there. That's the computer that houses him, or the fork of him, or whatever's left of him at this point. That's an interesting opener. I rarely even see that attack. I know with total certainty they did, Nameless Baron. You missed it earlier, but I was showing off some stuff from the art book. And they say with total certainty that Wily was always supposed to be part of the plan. When Sigma was originally 3 characters instead of 1, all 3 were connected to Dr. Wily. Oh yeah, by the way, this is funny, because we were talking about how Wily is this super evil person. Even the book makes a point, and I talked about this during X1, about how Wily was not supposed to actually be evil, and they didn't want him to be evil. And so they made Sigma to be evil, because they wanted to, 90s it up a bit. It makes perfect sense, Gunga. Yeah, and then they made Vile, which is just, I'm incredibly evil, the character! That is an interesting first move. That was not sarcasm, Gum Gum. I'm gonna say this one more time, because you apparently didn't listen to me last time. You are asking for someone to actually go over with a fine-tooth comb of your narrative ideas and give long-term, actually thought-out, consultant-level feedback. That's not me. I'm not trying to say that you suck. There's no negativity towards you, so don't take it that way. You are not the only person who does that. I actually have several people who say, hey, Laura, can you give me this massive, hours-long, in-depth analysis on this story idea of mine? And I just generally don't respond to those people, because the answer is no, I cannot. I do not have that much time in my life. Especially not while I'm playing Mega Man. So I'm just gonna not respond to those questions anymore, Gum Gum. And that's the approach I'm gonna use. You can ask chat. They might have time for that. Like Baron, for example. I don't know. Oh, almost didn't manage that. He's really random at his patterns here, but it's okay. If you think this is random, wait until you see X6. Holy crap. I actually didn't know how random X6 was until I started looking into challenge runs and speed runs for it. And oh my god, X6 is incredibly random. It's actually kind of silly how random X6 is. Ah, thank you, Sonic Mist, very much for the sub. Always and ever. If you happen to know where to put that, please let me know. Thank you. Is that full? Yeah, okay, we finally have 2 E-Tanks. It sounds nice, Mr. Red. Yes, the Sigma fight in X6 is actually astonishingly easy, or ridiculously difficult, depending entirely on RNG, because he can stagger you, and he can chain stagger you. But it's pure RNG. Every I think it's half second, he does a dice roll to decide what his next action's going to be. And it can be literally nothing, as in he could literally just stand there and do absolutely nothing the entire fight. Or he can chain stagger you infinitely until you die. Dragon Quest VIII. You got it. Done and done. And thank you again. Oh, by the way, there's no getting out of that stun. If he hits you with the initial attack that stuns you, there is no getting out of that stun if he does it again. You are fully stun locked. Guess we are ready for round 2. Suddenly can't dodge. Now that I've burned the energy, I just lost my ability to do this without getting hit. Wah. Darn, but I'll never die alone. I'll take you down with me. You've lost. What can you do now? X seems to be somewhere close. The three of us can die together. You won't feel lonely if X is with you. No, leave X out of this. Time to go. Say goodbye, Zero. Gwa ha ha. Ha 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 ha. That'll buff out. Zero! 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 That's 5 in a row. Don't die! Do you hear me? 0! 0! It's 2 more. Meanwhile, Sigma's like, I'm here for some stupid reason. There technically isn't one, but it's a behind-the-scenes difference, Sonic Mist. The amount of time and effort and work that goes into a full lore run is substantially different. But you may or may not have noticed during both Classic runs and Premier, well, mostly Classic runs, we still discuss the lore and the behind-the-scenes and the making of, the game design, and all that fun stuff. So, as I've said many times, everything I do is a lore run, but not everything I do is a capital L lore run. Die, Sigma. It's strange. I've defeated the Sigma virus. Why did I fight against Sigma again? I feel pain. Oh, I see. The energy is running out, and the memory device is malfunctioning. Finally, I'm gonna die. Who is this? Yeah, I don't know that, but that's actually straight out of Mega Man 8, by the way. I have no idea who this person is. I've had a recurring nightmare. It's called Mega Man X6. This time it's my figure that appears. I see. I finally get the meaning of the dream. What? What are you making? It's the one that destroys Reploids. I understand everything now. Iris. Apparently, according to the artist, Yoshikawa, or however you say it, Iris was supposed to be the main female heroine of the series, and then they killed her off in 4. Probably a bit of a mixed message, crossed signals kind of a thing. I'm sorry, X, but I think I have to die to restore the peace. But now everything will come to an end. Goodbye, X. The end. And this leads, ironically, directly into X6. But yeah, that's just... What? Yeah, Zero has Lair, which, let's be honest, is... Well, I mean, Lair's less X, so... And we know Zero wants X. Because everybody wants X, or Zero. It's just funny, because Aelia totally crushes on X, and Lair totally crushes on Zero. Like, overtly, it's funny. You'll see what I mean when we get there. She has a blushing animation, for God's sakes. I want to know which engineer somewhere decided to program in a color pigmentation software and hardware into the fake skin of a Reploid to emulate a blush on command. Yeah, Palette's the other operator. That's Axel's operator. She's just whatever. She's there. Personal culture. We've got to have the blush. You don't understand. Hang on, there was something about Palette. Hey, here's command mission, and it's gone. There we go. Palette is supposed to be an absent-minded type, so I focused on pastel colors for her. You heard it here. Palette's a hippie. That's about as much as I got on Palette. They don't talk about her much here. They talk more about Sigma than they do about Palette, which is funny when you think about it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to unlock in X8, like a lot. That's true! Their bodies are moddable, Hazardous, that's valid. Lair was like, I bet Zero will like me more if I can show how much that I care about him. And let's just replace this chunk of my face, replace this chunk of my face, there we go. Blush. I mean, I'm not lying, I would modify the crap out of my body if I could. Yeah, we talked about that during Cyberpunk. I am very transhuman. I'm cool with let's just fix all this crap, right? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure I'm not alone in that one. Yep. First thing, I need a voice box that makes me sound like Sovereign from Mass Effect 1. First change. It is me. You're the genetic destiny of your streaming destiny? I don't know, whatever. Can I skip this? I feel like I can't. Okay, whatever. Yawn attack. That was X6, and by X6 I mean X5, sorry. I associate Zero with X6 for reasons that'll be apparent in a minute. Oh my god, we gotta play X6 next. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just... alright. So obviously we're gonna start X6 tomorrow. But let's go ahead and make 100% sure here. Let's check the thing. I don't think we need to do another audit, because we already have done an audit. Double checking something here. Just making sure there's a few things I wanted to make sure I have there, which I do. So that leads us with, so this is changing the score a little bit. We're left with a +2 to narrative. And I can math. A +20 to gameplay. Yeah, I think X4 is going to beat this one. That's okay. I accept that. Ironically, someone asked earlier, I think it was Zalok, asked, will you ever actually play X5 again? Yeah, absolutely. I'll probably never play X4 again. Think of that what you will. Oh, also, this is getting the sushi tag. Which I believe makes this the second Mega Man game we played that gets the sushi tag. As I've said before, this game just flows. There is definitely some bad design. I mean, there's 15 negatives worth of bad design here, but it just, there's a flow to it which gels with me wonderfully and always has, and that's one of the reasons I replayed it so much back in the day. It is unfortunate that some of its replayability is actually quote-unquote enforced because of the stupidity of having to look up stuff, but we've already given that negative. Exactly, Hazardous. You exist because I allow it. You will end because I demand it. Actually, I already gave a Flow Plus, so yes, I suppose would be the answer to your question. Mega Man with New Game Plus. Mega Man X8. Really? But yes, Mega Man X5 with New Game Plus. This is a perfect game for New Game Plus because of the parts system, because of the way that you can do things in different orders and shoot early and just get to the end of the game. This is a perfect game. This is built for New Game Plusing. But alas, I do need to figure out the new hours because that's going to change our final score. So give me one moment, please. All right. So it's going to be... Yeah, I have a feeling X8's going to review pretty well, but I'm not sure. Because I don't remember it that well, as I've said a few dozen times. God damn it! How long have I been muted? What have you heard? What have you heard? Or what haven't you heard might be a better way to phrase that. Okay. So you probably saw me laughing. X5 beats X4. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Anyone want to guess how much by? What the variance is? Two points. Yep. 6 points. Okay. Well, I don't know the specific Dakota, but X4 got a 25.93. X5 got a 25.97 by 0.04. X5 wins. But it wins! It's better! It does make sense, though. X4 is arguably a better game. X5 is substantially a better story, despite its issues. And that does kind of line up with my overall thoughts. X5 is also substantially longer of a game, even with both campaigns. So, I need to work on the rumination for this now. I have no idea what I'm going to say. Other than, I have to talk about the afterlife, obviously. But, tomorrow we play X6.